Hello. All right, this is just gonna have to do, I guess. Hey, how you feeling? I don't have my, oh shit. Oh, I don't have my charger. I need to grab my charger. Hold on. Okay. All right. Whew. Wow. Thank you.
Are you not live yet?
Watch it. I am.
Oh. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, well, I'm sure y'all haven't seen me in a little bit. Can I just get...
No.
I haven't said hi to them in such a long time.
Okay.
I miss my bond that I've built with those people.
Okay.
I love you guys. Love you too, Mommy.
I love you too.
Have a good work session.
Oh, shit. Man, this ain't gonna work. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Nope. Oh, well. It's just going to be like this. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I realized that I don't have my tripod, and the tripod that is here is broken. Hello. Yeah, she do. She really do. I told her that I was gonna do like a special and bring her on. I've always wanted to do that, but she's been so little. I think she's old enough now. It's so funny because I saw this video of this kid like having this, you know, kind of streamline of spiritual insight about angels and stuff like that, and it made me think about when Cammie came into my live, and I really I hope I stumble upon that live one day in the archives or something like that, because it was just so, it was, and I'm pretty sure I have it. I'm pretty sure I got it in a video or something somewhere. But it was just so natural, and it was just so like this like very clear consciousness about the levels of spiritual guides and what they mean and how they give a message and how a message comes down and how we receive messages and just the hierarchy of these spiritual entities and spiritual beings. And it was just like, holy shit. And I think she was like, I want to say she might have been like 8, like 7 or 8, you know. It's just like, just having this just wild stream of consciousness. And it would be instances where she would do that, and then I quickly, she'd be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, like not remember what she said. You're like, what in the hell? What? Very wild. So I've been shuffling these cards, but I really want to use my other deck. Like, this deck is calling me. I haven't used this deck in a long time. For these readings specifically. I have so many decks. It's so wild because I didn't bring a lot of decks with me. I still have some Oracle decks in Colombia, and I somehow have decks. All right. We're going to use the Dust to Onyx deck today. This is like one of my favorite decks. I love all of my decks, really. But it is such a beautiful deck. And it is a very powerful deck. It wants to be used for today's reading. Opening up for February. If you're a part of the... if you are a part of the Patreon, make sure that you check out the message for February. I posted a monthly message for February, so you can go check that out. I also posted some other insights as well that should be posted too. The link is in my bio if you want to become a patron. All right, here we go. Spirit, we call upon you graciously with love and light and for the greater good of all involved. And whomever this message needs to reach, may this video find you. May this message find you. For your greater good and with love and light. What is the energy? What is it that we need to know? I feel like this message is about to be timeless. I feel like this message is about to be timeless. Like, this message doesn't necessarily feel like it is for February alone or this week. You know how like I usually do. I think this is just this feels more of like an overall message that just needs to be known right now. Man, listen. So, in the 2024 Guide for Grounding, let me get this book for this month. Let me go to this month for February, because it keeps coming up. Can y'all hear me okay? If not, I'll put my headphones in. Can y'all hear me okay? All right. So, if you've been following the February Guide for Grounding, right? Well, the 2024 Guide for Grounding, that means that you probably already looked at February. You already read over it. You already looked at the journal prompts, and you're ready to work with those tools. Okay. I always think it's so interesting because even with the monthly reading that I did for February, that's posted in the Patreon, it also brought up the same theme of choices, in needing to make choices. And here we are. I use a different deck. I shuffle real good, and dead in the center of this spread is choices again. Okay, so there's some choices that need to be made. In the 2024 Guide for Grounding, the theme, it says the theme is choices. The card, 4 of Cups. The general message in the Guide for Grounding: it is okay to make choices. Forgive yourself for any past circumstances. You have done some work on trusting your intuition and trusting your decision making again. Now it's time to practice this. Breathe. Get grounded and recenter. You can trust this wisdom is coming to you. This is the divine showing up in your life. Don't push it away. Remember that change and choice go hand in hand. In order to create change, you have to make a choice. In order to create change, you have to make a choice. Remember where you are headed. Which option gets you closer to where you are trying to go? So which option gets you closer to where you are trying to go? Your destination. What is your destination here? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to accomplish? And again, like, it's interesting that choices came up, and it's definitely connected to February, but this feels like long term too. Does this make sense? It feels long term too. That maybe some of these choices that you're making this month definitely affects the future. It affects your path. Or even the choices that you're not making. That you're really having, that when you think about this decision, when you think about this choice, there might even be some anxiety there. Maybe this is a different career path. Maybe this is a different strategy. You know, we're always talking about strategy and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Maybe this is a different action that you need to take. Right. They're saying you're so afraid of the unknown that it's getting in the way of you moving forward. Look at this. 3 of Swords is here. I love this deck. Look at that. Look at the 4 Cups coming out again here. 4 Cups is coming out here. This is the time we're getting the 3 of Wands, and I love this depiction of the 3 of Wands because it is 3 of Wands speaks about growth. Okay, and I love that in this card you just see this character looks like they are stretching. They're stretching and they're expanding, and even with that beautiful purple flower in the middle, you know, it's blossomed. Even with this bee, like there's a bee in the center of this. Like, I love it. We're getting the Devil card here too. But what are you so afraid of? Ooh. What are you so afraid of? You've been through scarier shit. That's the real shit. What are you so afraid of? You've been through scarier shit. What are you so afraid of? Share in the comments if you feel inclined. What are you so afraid of? I had this vision last week of the entity of success, and it was like success is just so happy and it's so joyous and it's a good time and it's celebratory, but everybody is afraid of it. It's like, hi, I'm success and I'm here, and it's just like, oh shit. Everybody's like, oh no, running away and shit, sabotaging it, knocking it down. It's like, oh no. Troy says, I've been asking myself that for a brick. Just feel like I just have to grit my teeth and just do it and stop trying to debunk my hesitation. Yeah. Hesitate for what? Things are changing, y'all. Things are changing. And Spirit saying, you know, how are you going to show up during this time? You see things are changing around you. You see where the world is going. You see what's happening around you, whether it's close to you, your friends, somebody's friends, close friends, old friends or something, coming back around, having some real conversations with them about, really understanding where you are right now, understanding your path. They might even be apologizing. They might even be, coming from a place of like, I was really upset about blah, 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 blah. But then I thought about it and I understand. I'm looking around and it's making me want to change. You might be hearing somebody speak about how inspiring you are, or how they're inspired by you, or they're proud of you, or something, or some sort of acknowledgement that feels, it feels like it's coming from the right person. Like you needed to hear that. You needed to hear that acknowledgement. Right, right. Right. So we're saying something about like everybody needs a pat on the back. Everybody needs some affirmation from time to time. Okay, you're doing a good job. Some reassurance. You're doing a good job. You don't need it all the time, but it feels like hearing this from a certain person feels really good, if that makes sense. Finally feeling understood by this person. It's like, okay, cool. We got an understanding. So, you see me. You finally see me. Okay, cool. Nastasia says, you ain't lying, but I'm used to having to do something, having to rob Peter to pay Paul, moving out of survival, having freedom and peace is unnatural. I feel like I have to do something when I don't. And it's going to take time. It's definitely going to take time to really take it all in and really be able to sit in it and feel it and be like, okay, you know what? Like, we are good. I am okay. Like, I can sit back and enjoy. Nothing is coming to tear it down. Like, and I'm not about to sit here and fuck it up either, because I really enjoy this and this is where I want to be. I want more of this, please. Like, this isn't the last bit. And right. And Spirit's saying something about like recognizing that you are where you wanted to be, and being able to say, okay, if I understand that I can create this, what else can I create? Does that make sense? What else can I create? I spoke this into existence, right? We're talking about manifestation. Listen, can we pause? Can we talk about Victoria Monet, and can we talk about the power of manifestation? Can we talk about how when motherfuckers say some shit on Twitter that should be coming true sometimes? Can we talk about how words matter? Words are important. Can we talk about perseverance? Can we talk about in God's time? Can we talk about what divine timing really means? Can we talk about that for a second? Can we talk about that for a second? I want to braid my hair, but let me see. Okay, there we go. Can we talk about that for a second? Like, come on, yo. We are... Some of the visions and some of the things that I see for people, they're just so beautiful. And a lot of times, we're still human. Sometimes we don't even believe in our own manifestation. We don't even believe in what we're trying to do. For real. We don't really believe that it's possible. And then you just see some shit. And you're like, oh shit, I'm here. This is what I dreamed of. This is what I imagined. This is what I wrote down, I don't know. I just be looking at that shit like, and see, can't nobody tell me that shit ain't real. Anywho. I'm hearing Spirit say too that this feels like a purging of sorts still. What is no longer aligned. Feels like things that have been weighing heavy on you are coming off of you. They are releasing their Do your spiritual bath. Do your spiritual bath. Yeah, this is about alignment. This is about what is trying to come off of you. This is what is like, okay, enough. I'm done. And this is clearing. This is making space, okay? Getting rid of things, all right? No, it's not too late to clean up. It's not too late to get rid of stuff, okay? Don't put that shit to the side. Take it outside. Somebody's saying that you keep putting stuff at the fucking front door to take outside, but you ain't taking it outside. Take it outside. It's not good that it's at your front door. Take it outside. It's not good that it's at your front door like that. Take that stuff outside. That is creating a blockage. That feels super specific. Oh my God, who was that for? Somebody gonna be sending the eyes emoji in a minute. Somebody gonna be sending the eyes emoji like, listen, right? Spirit saying something about like some of y'all forgot what your purpose is. Some of y'all forgot what your mission was. Some of y'all forgot what you were doing. You know now, don't you? Do you understand the plan? Do you see how things are transpiring? Do you see how things are opening up for you? Do you see how doors are opening? The ideas and things that you have, right? They're saying this is confirmation. It's going to work. If you've been questioning, I don't know if this is going to work. It's going to work. I don't know how this is going to work, but it's going to work. Okay. Some of you are walking on paths that feel unfamiliar, but you've done a version of what you're doing now. You really don't need to be afraid of that. You've done a version of this. For those of you who feel uncomfortable in a peaceful space, when there is nothing to be right, they're saying once you're out of survival mode, when you're no longer surviving and you're living, you need to write down, what does that look like? What do you do now? What's the new routine? When you are no longer in survival mode, what is the new routine? What is the routine to live? What do you want to enjoy doing? I'm also hearing, Nastasia, stop running away from your neighbors. Talk to them. You're like, hi, bye. All right, y'all. Y'all just put y'all questions in the comments, and I will choose some questions to answer. Right, and that's true. So you go on a day where, you know, when it starts, especially when it starts getting warm, and you just go out there and sit outside with the rest of the old people. You still gotta get to know your neighbors. Y'all be running the house. Not my feet be having wheels. Oh my God. That is terrible. Y'all gotta talk to y'all neighbors. Y'all. Candace, you still in here? Y'all, me and Candace had a wild weekend a couple weekends ago. This oracle deck that she gave me has a story. And we're going to get into it when we go today after the show. Because what the fuck? Oh. I like these questions, y'all. You know, speaking of ancestors, so I have ancestors that were enslaved in Ellicott City, and me and my mom, we be doing research and stuff like that. And she found a cemetery out there where some of our ancestors are resting, and there's like it's supposed to be like this whole project and stuff around it. Very, very interesting. Very interesting shit. Yeah, like very, very interesting. Yeah, really, really interesting. We tried to find it ourselves, but it's like it legit. There is, listen, I don't know if anybody seen my tweet last week, but like the cemetery is legit underneath a suburb. Like it's under a suburban neighborhood. Like in order for us to get to where the cemetery is, and apparently the cemetery is 4 acres. There's houses on the same 4 acres. Like in order to get to the cemetery, you have to go between 2 houses and like in their backyard. Like that shit really fucked with me a little bit. That fucked with me. Cause I'm like, well, and yeah, that fucked with me a little bit. Like, because at one point, where this suburb is also where the plantation, like it's the same land as where the plantation, like what, like that was a plantation too. Like, it's just wild to, like, conceptualize that. Like, that to me is like some real poltergeist type shit. Like, and it makes me think about what is the energy in the neighborhood? What is the energy in these houses? What was the energy when they were building it, when they were digging, when they were like, you know, it's a lot, you know? Yeah, like, I mean, like, I don't know. Very, very interesting. Yeah, like, I definitely, so, well, I guess I can't go live when I'm at the library, but if you ever, if you ever find yourself in Baltimore, downtown, go to the library, go to the big library. They have so much. If you have ancestors that were in Maryland, they have so much information about African American heritage, ancestry, and all that stuff at the big library downtown. Specific, like, there's a specific department for this. That's what my boyfriend said. He just told me that. He just told me that. He said that there's a cemetery that's underneath. They built the, what is that? That shopping center with a, what is that? The food depot. The food depot is over there, I think. The food depot is over there. I think that's where the food depot is, right? Is that what you're talking about? Urban. I'm not really familiar with Over East. My boyfriend is trying to work with me on that. I'm not really that good with Over East. But he was telling me about that though over the weekend. And I was like that's kind of fucked up, right? Like, that's really weird. That's really, really weird. And even when I think about the energy when I go over there, I really don't like it over there. No shade. No shade to the east side. I got love for the east side, I do. But I really don't like it over there. It just feels different. Especially in that little pocket right there. That little pocket right there feel real off to me. But it's a bunch of cemeteries. It's a bunch of cemeteries. I was like, yo, we was driving. I'm like, God damn, y'all got a lot of cemeteries over east. And my boyfriend was like, I didn't even realize that. I'm like, yo, it's like a cemetery like every block. It seemed like every other block, every 5 blocks is a cemetery. I don't know. But it's a lot. And, you know, that changes things energetically. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That shit changes things energetically. Okay. All right. Ciao. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Shanice. Okay. Ooh, I love reading. This will give me an opportunity to use my oracle, my new love oracle deck. Shout out to Candace for bringing this to me and going through what the fuck to give it to me. It's not funny. It's fucked up. All right. I want to use this. Let's see. Give it a good shot. Okay. Oh no. There we go. I had to learn how to shuffle these cards. All right, Shanice. What can you expect in your love life? What does she need to know about Mike G? All right, I'm going to pull from the bottom of this deck because that's just what feels right. And I'm going to pull 3 because that is what also feels right. And then I'm also going to pull some tarot cards because that also feels right. What to expect from your love life? And Mike G. I have a very strong intuition because I pulled tarot cards for you and I pulled these oracle cards for you. And I didn't necessarily decide like, okay, I want it until I actually looked at the cards and I looked at this one too. And now that I'm reading this card and I'm looking at this card, I'm like, oh, wow, that's so interesting. So I'm going to show you this tarot card. You can pull whatever information from the image that you see, you know, as you wish. But I'm going to read this oracle card to you as well. So this is the tarot card. You got the 4 of Pentacles here. And this oracle card says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I think that this is so interesting that I even connected these 2 cards because, I mean, clearly she's closing her eyes, but she's just bringing she's like bringing her thing. She's bringing this stuff to herself. Like she's holding this to herself. She's holding it close to her and cherishing these things. And whether this is joy or memories or love or whatever this is, it's like really holding it close. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. They're saying that, you know, when it comes to love for you, it's like you already have decided that it's not going to work out. You already decided that it's not going to work out, and you go with that mindset, you go with that attitude, and then it just is very negative. Your approach, when people approach you, is very negative. Be careful of that. You already have so much doubt in your heart. You need to clear that out. How you going to find love if you doubt love? That's just going to push it away. Okay, so your next oracle card, and I'm going to choose this one because it has a circle. And I know that might seem simple, but that's just how I see it. I see this, I'm looking at this as the Page of Pentacles, but then this is the image on the oracle card too. And 3 was also it was a very important number. I pulled 3 oracle cards and I pulled 3 tarot cards as well. But then there was these 3 daisies rather, and I just thought that was interesting. So I'm gonna read this card. Let's see. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And I still feel like this in particular is about you. Again, she's holding this pinnacle close to her. Why are you being self-critical? This is only what's going to lead you to further unhappiness. Love and accept yourself as you are. And when you love and accept yourself and stop with the self-criticism, that's when the transformation happens. When that full transformation happens. You go out, you talk to these people, and you badmouth yourself. I can't stand. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not doing that. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so your third card. Ooh. Okay, so your third card. I mean, even with this, you got the 10 of Cups here with this. And this is about Mr. Mike. This is about Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike might be a fantasy. Mr. Mike might be a little bit of an infatuation, okay? You're getting passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surround you at present. Enjoy it. Look how fiery that is. That might be a fantasy. That might be infatuation. It's very passionate. There is some sort of connection there for sure. But I'm hearing Spirit say, but that might be it. That might be it. There's a part of this where it's there might be this infatuation. I think he's still trying to figure out if you're single or not, or whatever your situation is before he approaches. I don't know if you're being very clear. I don't know if you're being very clear. Also, understand, if you want more than just some passion, if you want more than just passion, if you want more than just passion, if you want more than just lust, if you want more than just infatuation, then you, I don't know. I don't know about him. It feels like both y'all are kind of fantasizing about each other. But I don't know if that's what you want, though. I don't know if that's what you want. So just keep that in mind. All right, Troy, what type of healing do your ancestors need? Been feeling there in our trauma a little heavy now, and avoiding it isn't the best path remedy. All right, let's see. We need to use the other deck for this. Nope, not this one. This one. Spirits are being very choosy about which decks to use tonight. Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay. Said a heavy heart, 3 of Swords. Been feeling heavy, 3 of Swords. Look at this. 6 of Cups, getting that Ancestor card. Page of Cups is here too. These are the cards that are just jumping out too. So, you're not going to be able to complete your work by yourself. You need to collaborate, okay? You need to collaborate. You're doing too much by yourself. Why does this feel like... How are you channeling? How are you channeling? How are you channeling messages? It almost kind of feels like you're carrying what you're channeling. You're not clearing yourself well. You're holding on to too much information. You're holding on to too much energy. How are you clearing yourself? How have you been channeling? It almost kind of feels like you need an anchor. You need a new type of anchor or something, or you need something. I don't know. I don't know what it is that you need, but you need some other level of protection. Okay? Remember who you are. You need some other level of protection. Oh. Oh, okay. So, okay, so when Spirit's talking about protection, are we talking about protection? Or are we talking about protection? Like, hey, yo. Are we talking about spiritual protection? Are we talking about wrapping it up? Oh, okay. I mean, shoot. Hey, I don't know. I didn't know if Spirit was trying to have I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, right. Like, of course, wrap it up. Do that too. Gotta be safe out here. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to plug my phone in and do this. Let me see if I can. I don't know if it's going to reach. Let's see if I can. Oh, hell. Wait, I might just have to switch this shit. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't do it now. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Oh, no, that's not. This is killing me. Because it's not going to be able to stand up like that. I can't flip it. Because then it's going to look real crazy. Oh my God. I just like, why? Why is it always me? Why? Okay, let me use this. Oh. 4. Oh, there you go. I see it. Bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Hold up. That's not working either. Do it this way. Ah. No, 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 no. So, okay, yeah, sure, heal through it. Also, but also really checking with yourself to make sure that it's yours and not the other person. Because I can definitely tell you a very wild ass story about when I was having relations with someone and their people like taking fucking over. Like, and that shit was crazy. So definitely make sure that it's your stuff. Okay. And don't slow down. Slow down. Because they're saying something about like they're saying something about like to slow down. To slow down in those moments and don't try to push through, because you pushing through is you pushing down. It feels like you need, this is where tantra comes in. This is where tantra comes in. This is where tantra comes in. This is where slowing down, doing things without touch, making sure that touch is very intentional. So maybe this might even be massage or something like that too. Letting your nervous system calm down a little bit. Your nervous system needs to calm down. Your nervous system needs to be healed. Your nervous system needs to be healed too. It almost kind of feels like in those moments, just like everything is so heightened. Like, yeah. Hopefully my phone stay like that and it don't slide off nowhere. Okay. Does that make sense? I mean, anybody could take information from that, but no, that wasn't a general message. That was for Troy. But there was definitely some, like, you know, when you having sex with somebody, that shit is very like the energy connected to that like, is very real. And people be trying to downplay it, and they really shouldn't. Like, you know, we be making jokes about, you know, the double D and all that shit, and the power of the pussy and all that stuff. Like, oh, I thought that said message. It say massage. Ha ha ha. But you said is that general? I know, no. A tantric massage is not just like a regular massage. You can't go to no spa and get no tantric massage. They gonna be like, tantric? What you talking about? What you mean tantric? Tantric like what? They gonna be asking you a bunch of questions and stuff. Huh? Oh, that's somebody calling me. Lord, there's a lot going on in this house. Yeah, no, Tantra, you have to actually seek that out. You have to seek someone in more the healing wellness space. You may be able to like maybe find like a wellness center or somebody, you know, somebody that does it in a wellness center or something like that. But you had to seek that out to find somebody who does tantric massage. But I mean, you could also get like a regular massage too to help calm your nervous system down. But specifically for what Troy was talking about, that's where the tantra massage might be a little bit more helpful. With, you know, just healing areas around sensuality, sexuality, root chakra stuff, sacral stuff, all of that trauma, childhood trauma stuff, like all of that, sexual abuse, regular abuse, just any kind of abuse, really, all of that shit, all of that. Okay, let's move on to the next question. That was a loaded question, Troy. That was necessary. I feel like that was necessary. This was a really good question too. My son is 10, but he is very gifted. How do I help him not be afraid of these gifts? He sees so many things and he often predicts our future. How can I help him? He's 10. Okay. Right. They're saying you are the first teacher, but you have to go through it first. When are you going to trust your own gifts? Y'all are in this together. It's not just him. Y'all are on this journey together. Understanding one's gifts is understanding where one comes from. Talking to him about where he comes from. Talking to him about where he comes from. Talking about his lineage. Talking about Black history. Happy Black History Month, y'all. talking to him about coming from very powerful people. Coming from very powerful people, which means that he's powerful too. He isn't just spiritually gifted. Like he has a lot of gifts. He's an entrepreneur as well. Like you, is what I'm hearing too. But you are the first teacher. He had to see you do it. Right. They're saying something about you teaching him, right? This is the path that y'all are on, Wheel of Fortune. This is the path that y'all are on. Temperance. Y'all are healing. Y'all are healing together. This is time for healing. It's time for healing. This is time for healing. They keep repeating that over and over and over again. This is time for healing. Time for healing. This is time to rebalance things. Y'all have space to do this. You didn't have time. You didn't have space to do this before. You have space to do this now. This is a time where we're going to meditate. This is a time where we're going to pray. This is the time where I'm going to put this type of music on. We're not listening to this no more. We're not listening to so much of this. We're not watching so much of this. I want to give you something else to watch. I want to give you something else to read. I want to give you something else to think about. I want to give you some other things to do. I want to show you other things. Go to the museum. Go to the museum. Show him. Teach him. I'm hearing that very loudly. What he needs is going to come on its own. That's just the way of the journey. But you have to show him where he's from. You have to, right, they're saying you have to guide. Look at this. You have to guide him on this path. But it's you too. It's like y'all are both discovering your gifts. Y'all are both developing your gifts. Y'all are both learning about where y'all come from. And learning about where you're going. Okay, y'all are both on this journey. Okay, so it's not just him who needs this. It's you too. And it feels like what you're giving yourself, whether you're meditating, whether you're going and being in nature, whether you're reading up on new information. I'm also hearing something about Ma'at. Okay, the laws of Ma'at, M-A-A-T, the laws of Ma'at. That feels like some of those laws are going to be are going to become very important in your household. Okay. This is actually getting me really excited to jump into the after show because these messages are very, very powerful tonight. Right, vision boarding, okay? I just started tapping into my gifts and being able to actually hear spirit because I started therapy, believe it or not. Healing has helped me help him so much. He is definitely multi-talented. Yeah, so I feel like, y'all are on this journey together. Maybe getting him a journal, maybe getting him a sketchbook, getting him something that is disconnecting him from electronics, from technology, and getting him to write, getting him to use his own creativity, painting with him, doing art projects, doing projects around the house. Feel very, very important. Come on, let's just paint on the walls because we've never done that before. We never had the freedom to do that. Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's paint the walls a different color. Let's put some decorations. Let's decorate. Let's do these things. Like, let's decorate your room. Like, it feels like there is a lot of, right, going to the playground, walking to the park. Is there a park nearby? If there's a park nearby in your neighborhood, walking to the park and realizing that, damn, like, everybody come to this park and it feels safe. There's no bullshit around. So you can come to this park, so you can walk here, so you can, it feels like there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things with that. There's a lot of things with that. All right, y'all. I am out. we're going to jump into the after show. If you want to get a card pull, you can join my Patreon and join the Zoom for the after show. The information is in the description. I also have appointments available for readings this week and next week. So if you want to book a reading, you can do so. Okay. If you want to get the 2024 guide for grounding so that you can kind of be ahead of the game, that is available too at conjuredbycoco.com, which is also in the description. All right, y'all. That's it for me. Peace out. Oh, before y'all go, wait a minute. Love and Other Drugs, the live series starts this week on Instagram. Y'all, I'll be putting out more information and stuff for that too. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time, and I hope you all can come. Peace.